Greetings, my literary friends, and welcome to my playthrough of DDLC+. I've been waiting to experience this game for myself for a long time, and have been avoiding spoilers, mostly, as best I can. What sort of new horrors does this version of Doki Doki have in store for us? Let's find out together. Oh, and do keep in mind all of the trigger warnings on the screen. As cute as this game looks, it's not all sunshine and sparkles. This looks like a fun one. So, new game. Please enter your name. Or, yeah. Okay. And by fun one, I mean absolutely, completely disturbing, and I'm gonna have nightmares tonight, but it's fine because I like that. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Damn, bro. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I definitely was. That's mean, Zoria. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. That's the concern. Yeah. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Remains to be seen. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Zoria, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you I'm already not interested in joining any clubs. I would like to go to school, get my shit done, go home, and sleep. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I lied? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Yo. That was me in high school for real. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Who needs that? Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I'm happy watching anime. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Mood. Clubs. Sayori wanted me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. See, you know, that sounds like a decent idea, a good start. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Oops. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Okay. What age are we? Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Damn. But literature is good and make people smart. Yes? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. You know what? Some people would call that a fair trade. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori says nice things about you. Always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Zoria, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. Fair. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Zoria. The jump! What is that? The animation, why? Monica smiles sweetly and sticks her ass out into the open for everyone to see. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come sit down, Zoria. We've made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make us some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Sit by my friend. Friend-ish, I guess, from how much it seems like he actually likes Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Ooh! As a, very much a cat lover, I enjoy this. That would be so cute. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Dude, Sayori is me for real, for real. I am so bad at getting food all over myself. Embarrassingly so. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Have we? Because I deleted all the save files. Shh. I thought I did. Hold on. Save. Oh no, that save is still here. Oh no, wait. Is that the autosave? I'm saving over it. I can't. That's the autosave from earlier. Yes, I did run this game. But I thought I reset it all. Oh no, that's the return button. Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. Sound logic. Very sound. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's only trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Yo, Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, look at my butt. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Zoria, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh, come on, Natsuki. Blurt it out. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I've known this girl for 10 minutes and already I'm willing to change my personality for her. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Emotional manipulation! Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy worlds. Mood! Love that! The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Hell yeah! And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lights up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Dude, like fucking mood. I am typically really very shy. I've come out of my shell a little bit the past few years. Antidepressants really help, but you didn't hear that. Yeah. It was I'd always stay out of conversations until someone said something that I was excited about. And then I didn't shut up until I realized, oh shit, I haven't shut up and now I'm out of breath and everyone's been listening to me. And probably no one cares. And fucking mood. Anyway. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Yes. Make you question everything about yourself and reality. We are the same. We have the same hair color. Oh my god, I just noticed. Like, my shade of purple hair is like maybe a tinge more blue and a little bit darker than hers. We are the same person. It's amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yay! I like horror too. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. To be fair, I don't think she minds having a conversation with a rock. Less interruptions that way. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Oh, it's the quiet ones you have to watch out for, Monica. You should know. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment, or forever, as you dream, with intense, unescapable nightmares for the rest of eternity. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, just... Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is just as cute as you are. Oh, little tsundere Natsuki, trying to act so tough. You're too little to be tough. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess. Sometimes? Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Yeah, she just wrote a poem, like, on the spot for us. Bro. Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. She doesn't want to do it either. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Awkward. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zoria? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what has been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, the stare of 4 cute girls and their sadness. Although, to be fair, it looks like Natsuki is about to punch me. I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Although Natsuki looks suspiciously violent. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Gloria... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Boing! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh, that looked like all together, but okay. They just like bounce a little bit out of their chairs. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Where Monika Sprite is just bumping her ass into Sayori. Not Sayori, fucking Natsuki. And her hair, it looks like Natsuki is eating her hair. Why did you have to go with this sprite, bro? Thanks, I guess. Monica, that looks really suspicious. Okay, everyone. Never mind what you just saw. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Zoria, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? We about to find out, aren't we? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Zoria, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No. I know what this game does. Vaguely, kind of, sort of. There was a trigger warning at the beginning. We all know no. We all know that's a no. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I love how this is setting us up like it's a fucking dating sim. But we are about to get mindfucked. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I'm gonna save right here. Yeah, overwrite that save. Because I haven't made any choices yet. Okay. So let's see. Does this go to our home? Yes, it does. Okay, so I'm actually going to end the video here. This has been going on for a while. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to follow the rest of the series as I try to uncover all of the lore. Yes. Maybe all of the secrets shall be revealed on this one YouTube channel. As if they haven't been revealed already because this game has been out for quite a while. But shh. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!